Ladies and gentlemen, people of goodwill, I thank you once more for giving me an opportunity like this. And I also thank the people that love peace in Cameroon for bringing up an initiative like this, that there will be a time in our nation, despite all what we have gone through, to see that peace finally return to our nations. And I pray, as I am here today, leaving this place, not only me will be satisfied with the measures of peace, but my brothers back home and every other Cameroonian. My names are Capture and Destroy, 1st Brigade Commander of FACO, the People's Army, commonly called the Ambazonian Army. I am here to participate on behalf of the generals and commanders of FACO for a peaceful dialogue called up by the head of states and Cameroonians of goodwill. I have been sent by my fellow generals and commanders to represent them in this peace conference. Alongside with me, I was given some demands and pardons to be put before the head of state to see how it will be possible for us to work together to see that peace return to our country. There is a common notion that the Amber Boys know no mercy, don't want peace. It's a lie. I am the President General of that brigade. I am here because we want peace. And we want the government to help us achieve that peace. We are willing to work together as a people, keeping all our differences aside, to see that peace return. For our children to go to school, for our brothers and sisters to return to work. To those who know me, I have my method of operation. But if it has reached this point, where I look upon myself and the suffering my people have gone through, I say it is time for us to give peace a chance. I will plead with the government and every Cameroonian of goodwill to help us achieve that aim. One of the things that my brothers and sisters, my fellow commanders and generals of FACO, and I solemnly believe that it is part of, if not all the minds of the fellow fighters like me, but part of their mind, that if these demands will be looked into with great consideration, we will together help the forces of law and order to bring peace. These demands are: 1, we are pleading with the head of state and the people of Cameroon to see how our brothers and sisters that are suffering or languishing in the various jails around Cameroon to be released. 2, we are seeing how amnesty can be granted to our foreign brothers and sisters. You and I, we are Cameroonians. We have people who have decided to nationalize outside because of fear. We want to see if all these demands, if this will be possible for amnesty to be granted, so that all those having the big knowledge that they have learned from the white man and all those having the wisdom to build a country can return home. Together we work as one people to bring peace once again to our nation. 3, since independence and reunification, the English people and the French people have decided to live in peace as one people to defend one fatherland. We think it is time for us to be given that opportunity to vote our governors, our administrators, and to manage our resources in our own territory for the betterment of the Cameroon people. And not those that, because presently now some persons who want to ask on this third point that we have representatives. We don't want politicians that are willing to satisfy their stomachs. We want people that are willing to see to the cry of the people. We are from the slums, as some people might call it. They will have a mind. We have the right to talk because we are Cameroonians. The suffering is too much. The torment is too much. It is time for us to put people in place that will hear our cry and take it to the hierarchy, that will represent us the way we want it to be, but not those who will be happy to ride in a Prado. I'll continue.
You have to continue.
Forgive me, I'm a human. But our brothers and sisters are suffering in Nigeria as refugees. Why here we sit in Yaoundé riding Prados and being happy, killing our brothers and sisters, cutting fingers here and there. Let us acknowledge that it is time for change. Let us bring peace back to our homeland. And lastly, let us see how we can reconstruct the villages that have been burned, the life that has been frustrated, the people that used to live in peace and harmony, but now live with knives, weapons in their hands. Youths that used to have vision, like myself, but now thinking of killing somebody that will turn against me. Let us all put all these things behind and work towards peace and see if we can bring peace to our country. I am a fighter. Those who know my territory know how I have excelled in my domain. I am a soldier. Some persons force me to become who I am. But it is time that we say to ourselves, all these things will do not good to you and I, but to return peace and to see how we can build our nation. I want to tell us the truth. I have been to the field, both the bloody and the peaceful field, but there's something we all must know. We all have sons back at home. Turn your back and look at your 5-year-old son and see how he behaves. Some of them create orders for themselves. If we fail to put this thing to an end, you and I will suffer in this country to see how our brothers and sisters, how our children will be killing themselves. Why not turning into cannibals? Let us together see how we can bring peace. I don't want our country to suffer the same fate Central African Republic, Chad and the rest are suffering. You people know it all. There has been 3 years of suffering, killing. Graves are like heaps of Igbo cocoyam in the Anglophone territory. What of the bones scattered all over the place? Our territory now smells, but not because a pig has died, but because a human being has died. Let us look upon ourselves with courage to restore that peace that we used to have. And I will be pleading to the government, to the head of state, to Cameroonians of goodwill, to see how we can rebuild this nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You can imagine the emotions, and he's carrying the Bible with him. All right. I don't want you to stress him again. With time, we'll be able to see them. The technical committee and the Prime Minister of Government, who is the president of the the Major National Dialogue, will see what to do. If they have to participate in the deliberations, although we are 3 days into deliberations, then we'll give you updates about their being. You've listened to the emotional discourse.